Alright, what's up everybody, it's your boy Duplace here. Why is GTA 6 taking so long to make? Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Social media in the description. Let's get into it.
The 19th, 2026. Hopefully the day
The glorious
GTA
day.
6 finally releases. GTA 6 has been in development for what feels like forever, and since we got GTA 5 in 2013, the agonisingly long wait will end more than 13 years later.
I feel like people keep forgetting that Red Dead Redemption 2 development started right after GTA 5 was released. And they were developing Red Dead for 8 years, I believe. So 2013 to, and it released in what, 2018? No, hold on, my bad. My bad. Yeah, Red Dead released in 2018. But I believe, because you know they have more than one studio. So hold on, let me check. When did RDR2 development start? Yeah, they started in 2010. So they started even before GTA 5 was released. Think about that. 8 years. So GTA 6, I believe, started development in 2020. Quarantine is when they started.
Video game. This is the most anticipated game of all time. So I'm sure you've wondered, why is GTA 6 taking so long to make? And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why. But before we start, make sure you subscribe for your chance to win a copy of GTA 6. So without further ado, let's dive in.
That's a nice transition with the TV.
Facts and figures here. The reality is we haven't been actually waiting that long for GTA 6, despite what a lot of people may be saying. For example, if you ask your best
He's about
mate
to say
how
it.
he's been waiting for the next GTA, he may reply that he's been waiting over a whole decade. But in this case, it doesn't really have that much weight to it. Just think about it. Although GTA 5 technically released in 2013, it's still alive and kicking to this day. And in fact, it's still thoroughly supported through the
Oh no, he's referring to online.
And although this side of the game may not resonate with you, you still can't deny how much this has propelled Rockstar forward, allowing them to go bigger.
There's so much to do in online.
Every single release, and exceeding our expectations time and time again. But back to the point now, if you did play GTA Online for a number of years, just as I did, then you are likely still coming back around.
The only thing that prevented me from... I started in 2016, GTA Online on PS3. And then when I got my gaming laptop in 2021, or was it 2023? No, it was 2021. Yeah, which is what I'm recording on right now. Then I started to play on PC. I have it on PS4 as well, but I barely log on because I'm so much richer on my PC account.
GTA 5 released. So at bare minimum, you stuck around until 2016 to 2018. And in my experience, I was still playing with the release of the Diamond Casino heist all the way back in December of 2019. And personally, it's still
that was 7 years ago almost.
Favorite update, even till this day. But what we're highlighting here is that we've only really been waiting around 5 to 7 years for this game. And I know that still sounds like a long time, but it will vary for every single one of you. So you've only been consciously waiting for a certain amount of time, most likely after you lost interest in GTA 5 Online. At least that's what started the timer for me. Now let's add on to that, because that's only half of the story, with the other half of this excruciating wait being due to the leaks in 2022. And to make matters worse, when the footage was actually recorded,
I loved seeing in the engine.
Between 2021 and 2020.
Wait, hold on. I didn't see this.
So it was
GTA 6?
close to the actual to make matters worse, when the footage was actually recorded, it was between 2021 and 2022. So it was fairly close to the actual date of the leak, on September the 18th, 2022. Of course, these leaks weren't Rockstar's intention. 18th, 2022. Of course,
let me go back. I want to see that again. Jason looks so weird here. I know it's beta, but still.
These leaks weren't Rockstar's intention, and in spite of the conspiracies online saying that this was part of the marketing plan, this breach went on to cost Rockstar
who knows?
$5 million. spread over
That's crazy.
expenses for the investigation, as well as serious security upgrades. So even though this wasn't Take-Two's plan, it increased our perceived wait for GTA 6, which if we include the brand new release date, would be over 4 years of waiting. So this is way longer than Rockstar's usual track record, as they usually reveal games to us between 1 to 2 years before the launch. And that's pretty much exactly what happened with GTA 5 and RDR 2. So I must admit, it seems a bit strange to me why we've got GTA 6 almost 3 years before, because although it feels like it was yesterday, Trailer 1 released on December the 4th, 2023.
I remember
So
that night
whether
when I
it's
came
all
in from
going
work and I
to
watched the
be wrong
trailer.
on their end,
I
or
couldn't
if
believe it
this
was
the
real.
plan all along, is still a massive mystery. Anyway, the next factor affecting GTA 6 can actually be viewed in a positive light, but first we must get a good grasp of this. Rockstar always delays their best titles, so their masterpieces never arrive on time, which feels just like me. I'd probably be late for my own funeral. However, you may not know that GTA 4 was announced to release in 2007, actually in October, but it ended up getting delayed till late April 2008. So in the end, it was a 6-month delay, just like the substantial delay we have for GTA 6. On top of that, you may be more familiar that GTA 5 was pushed back also, from spring 2013 to when it officially came out a few months later on the 17th of September. And let's not forget, even older titles such as Bully and LA Noire, and even Max Payne 3, all got pushed back too, so delays are not an uncommon thing for Rockstar games. And we can go one step further by
Given the fidelity and the quality of their games, they need it more than most people, or
saying
almost
that
all
Red Dead
studios.
Redemption 2 got delayed twice. So I get that it's a very depressing topic, but all of this resulted in games that surpassed our expectations. And the proof is in the pudding. They refuse to ship games unless they're absolutely perfect. And I'm sure I don't have to tell you that that's obviously not a bad thing. So with GTA 6 being their biggest investment and project ever, I think in all honesty that we should have expected a delay of this scale. But moving on from that now, we've hinted at it already, but I think it's time we go into a little bit more detail. Because naturally, Red Dead Redemption 2 is a big reason why GTA 6 is taking so long to make. And if you've played that awesome title, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It was full focus on RDR2 between 2014 and 2018, utilising every Rockstar studio to get the game out on time, and to perfect it to what we know and love today. And this perfectionism is no joke, with RDR2 dropping with over 300,000 different animations, and on top of
That's
that,
insane.
500,000 lines of dialogue, making it the largest material log in Rockstar's history. And as you may know, it completely revolutionised the gaming industry, and in the eyes of lots of fans, it still stands the test of time, dwarfing newer releases even in 2025. So it's understandable that this consumed all the devs for at least 4 years, although early
Jesus. Imagine just being, oh my god, imagine crunch developer. Oh my
development
god. Let me just
supposedly
play the video.
started around 2010. So all in all, that's around 7 to 8 years of planning and developing Red Dead Redemption 2, which means that full production for GTA 6 couldn't start until early 2019. But in my opinion, how everything's fallen into place is ultimately for the best, because I sometimes do wonder how good GTA 6 would be if RDR2 didn't exist, and also how early would it actually release. But why I feel like this timeline is perfect is due to the fact that all the brilliant systems in RDR2 are just being improved and developed upon for Rockstar's newest title. So it's interesting to think about whether we would have greet and antagonize, or the honor or relationship bar in GTA 6, if it wasn't for the great success of this previous title. But next up, let's brief on the big problem. Although it is a good problem to have, GTA 5 is the most profitable entertainment product in history, and to date it's sold over a whopping 220 million copies, which is undeniably split over 3 console generations, and I think we are all culprits of buying that game at least 2 to 3 times.
I bought it 3. My dad bought it for me on PS3. I bought it on PS4 when I started working, and then I bought it on PC. So yeah,
So
3
with all
copies
of
for
that
me.
money and GTA Online printing at bare minimum $3 to $5 billion, the simple fact is that Rockstar just had zero urgency to make GTA 6, because I'm sure you've heard that age-old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that poor cow being GTA 5 has been relentlessly milked for over a full decade. And that leads nicely into my next point, because if you purely think that the billions from GTA Online are just being reinvested into the story mode, then I feel like that's incredibly naive. As much as I hate to say it, GTA 6 Online is way more important for Take-Two, and I feel like a big reason behind all of this
It really
because
is,
they're building
yeah.
a platform for the next generation. So I'll be quite unsurprised if we're all playing GTA
Yeah, I saw that
6
video and I
15
reacted to
years
this.
later. But in order for that to happen, it has to be epic from day one. And by that, I don't mean the bare bones fluke of GTA 5. This time around, we need a whole lot more. I'm talking heists, RP, UGC, 100-player lobbies, and massive multiplayer races. All of this from day
Yeah, we
one.
need it.
And there is potential this could actually be reality.
Man, and then the fact that they bought what was it called? They bought 5M. So they're gonna implement that in online for sure, bro. It's gonna be a movie when the
You
online
may
for
not
this
know, but a
releases.
few years back, Rockstar acquired the entire 5M team, who is the team who built and developed GTA 5 RP.
As a matter of fact, it's gonna be so much of a movie that I need to hurry up and find a work from home job. So when I'm done working, I can just hop into gameplay rather than having to commute home. I've been looking for a work from home job. I need to
It's
lock in
kept
on
that
that.
game relevant all these years later. And to reinforce this even more, they've recently partnered with Rockstar officially to bring us the new NoPixel 5, which is going to be on the enhanced version of GTA. So of course, this has heightened my expectations for the future of RP. And there's even speculation around Twitch hosting official RP servers, after them and a few other companies have confirmed they're working directly with Take-Two Interactive. So you get the gist. GTA 6 Online has to be polished from day one, and although it's unconfirmed, I personally believe this was a key reason behind the recent delay, because if Rockstar follow in GTA 5's footsteps, then we are likely going to get this side of the game sometime in December, and all of that Christmas money is flowing straight into shark cards. Anyway, enough of the
Yep.
money. Let's talk about some of the brand new features coming in GTA 6. For example, the world simulation and hence the immersion is just on another level. Just to list a few, we've got way smarter NPC behavior this time around, a description-based police system so they know what you look like and what car you drive. On top of that, we got brand new wildlife ecosystems, dynamic weather, and seamless AI generated interiors, which will provide us with more interiors than any game ever.
You know, hold on, let me go back. This looks just like Lucy and Jason's apartment, which I'm pretty sure is the intention, but how did they create this? Because this doesn't look like this obviously isn't footage from the trailer. Somebody probably modeled this, or unless it's a leak of some kind.
Which will provide us with more
Because this is exactly the setup he had, and then the seagull right there, just like the trailer.
game ever. Obviously, all of this is a huge technical leap, and pretty much all of this is patented technology, which has taken years of testing to perfect and implement. For instance, one of the patents now means that we have seamless lobby switching, so now sessions can merge and split in real time, possibly allowing us to achieve those 64 to 100 player lobbies, with hopefully no loading screens.
Crazy. GTA Online takes so goddamn long to load, even on PC hardware, because my laptop isn't the highest end, but it's more than powerful enough to run GTA perfectly fine. So Yeah, I hope they fix that. It needs to
It
be
will
fixed.
split the GTA 6 map into different sections, and these will be their own lobbies in and of itself. And adding on to that, we now have new procedural animations, providing us with dynamic blending of animations that has never been done before. So essentially, two basic animations that have been put in the game can on demand be combined together to give us a brand new animation, which leads to almost limitless amounts of animations. So at least AI is being used for something good, eh? Lastly, I just want to discuss why the delay to November 19th is completely logical. However, just before we dive into that, I want to mention a few other setbacks along the way, with COVID-19 being quite an obvious one, sending the whole world into a complete meltdown. And following on from that, we've got the supposed no crunch culture, which apparently, thanks to the events of RDR2, is now meant to be enforced, which apparently
Hold up. What did that say? After report of 100-hour week, studios, blah, 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 we will not stop working to improve in this area.
RDR2 is now meant to be enforced by Rockstar, but I have to say, after the alleged recent union busting, which I'm sure you've heard all about, then I think it's safe to say that this no crunch policy may be at risk, because I can guarantee you now, this is the final delay of GTA 6. So as much as you and I may think it's unethical, Take-Two, if necessary, will implement crunch to get.
Yeah, they can't. There's no other way. They have to. So seeing that thing that said we will try our best to work on this area, that's BS. They have to crunch. That sucks. But it is what it is.
And the reason for that is absolutely clear. This November release ensures the biggest sales in history, of course in combination with the holiday season. So although May 26th, 2026 was pretty symbolic, if you didn't know, that was the date that Ray Liotta passed away, who voiced Tommy Vercetti in GTA Vice City, and it was also the date of Bonnie's funeral, with Clyde's being just the day before. But again, putting everything to one side, it does feel like the target has always been October or November, and the track record 100% proves that. Just have a look at all of Rockstar's past titles. Pretty much all of them have come out in October, and it's almost like they have a strange obsession with that particular month. So in hindsight, we probably should have expected GTA 6 to be pushed back until Q4. But finally, I just want to leave you with this. GTA 6 is supposedly content ready, so the 6-month delay is all purely for polish to make the best game of all time.
Okay. That's great to hear, because content takes way much more time than bug crushing. Though bug crushing can be annoying.
Such as Red Dead Redemption 1, which is set to be released with 60 frames per second and even 4K resolution. On top of that, there's now a chance that we get the RDR2 next-gen port, and maybe even GTA 4, fingers crossed. And let's not forget the Final Mansions DLC for GTA Online, which will be quite a nice way to say goodbye. So just hang in there, I'm sure we're all capable of surviving one more year until GTA 6 finally drops.
Is that the end? What's going on? Okay, yeah, that's it. It's in my playlist, which is why it is going back. Let me just. Alright, so that was my reaction to why is GTA 6 taking so long to make. They're definitely going to implement crunch. It's great to hear that the game is finished content-wise. 6 months for bug elimination is pretty good. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, it's really sad the send off at GTA Online. Don't get me wrong, it lasted long. It's been this year, October, because I believe that's when online launched in 2013, a month after the story mode. This year, October, is gonna make 13 years of GTA Online. That's really long. Pause. Yeah, we had a good run, and I will be looking forward to the release of 6, and I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.